A very good morning to Puan Manji. I am Muhammad Amir Aiman bin Muhammad Sawal from 3EG. Would like to talk about one of my favorite fruit, which is a tropical fruit called dragon fruit, also known as pitahaya or strawberry pear. Dragon fruit is a tropical fruit native to Mexico and Central America. Its taste is like a combination of a kiwi and a pear. So, if you like to eat kiwi or pear, you might need to consider on trying this fruit. Dragon fruit is a fruit that grows on a climbing cactus called Hylocereus, which you will find in tropical regions around the world. On the outside, the fruit has the appearance of a hot pink or yellow bulb with spike-like green leaves shooting up like flames around it. When we cut it open, we will find a fleshy white or red-white color stuffed inside dotted with black seeds that is edible. That's all for now. Thank you.
My name is Devram. Today I am going to talk about chocolate brownie. A chocolate brownie, or simply a brownie, is a square or rectangular chocolate baked confection. Brownies come in a variety of forms, maybe either depending on their density. They may include nuts, frosting, cream cheese, chocolate chips, or other ingredients. A variation made of brown sugar and vanilla rather than chocolate in the batter is called a blonde brownie or blondie. The brownie was developed in the United States at the end of the 19th century and popularized in the US during the first half of the 20th century. Brownies are typically eaten by hand, by milk, served warm with ice cream, topped with whipped cream, and also sprinkled with powdered sugar. In North America, they are common homemade treats and they are also popular in restaurants and coffee houses. There are few ingredients that is needed to make a brownie, which is water, powdered sugar, unsweetened cocoa powder, oil, vanilla extract, and also 2 eggs. That's it. This is the things needed to make brownie. There are a few steps to make brownies. First thing, mix together the dry and wet ingredients in 2 separate bowls. Combine the sugar, flour, powdered sugar, cocoa powder, chocolate chips, and salt in a medium bowl. Then whisk together the eggs, olive oil, and water in a large one. Next, combine the wet and dry ingredients. Sprinkle the dry mixture over the wet one and fold until just combined. The batter will be thick. Then pour the batter into an 8x8 inch baking pan lined with the parchment paper. Use a rubber spatula to spread it to all 4 sides of the pan and to smooth the top. The mixture will be very thick. That's okay. Finally, bake it. Transfer the pan to a 325-degree oven and bake for 40 to 45 minutes until a toothpick inserted comes out with few crumbs attached. Allow the brownies to cool completely before slicing and serving and enjoy it. Store any leftovers in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 3 days. They also freeze well for up to a month. Last time I made these, I doubled the recipe and stored the second batch in the freezer. It was so fun to have them on hand for a quick and easy dessert or afternoon treat. That's all for now. See you.
A very good afternoon to my English teacher Puan Manjit and to my fellow friends. My name is Brian Rida and I am from class 3 Egland and I am here to talk about a food called chapati. Chapati is a very popular Indian food. It is a food which is mixed with flat bread and wheat flour. This food is pretty much popular in India and it is made with few simple ingredients like wheat flour, salt and sugar and also hot water. For a fun fact, my favorite food is also chapati because I used to eat it since I was a little kid. Because I couldn't eat any other food, so my father tried to give me chapati. Chapati is a very good way to start your day as chapati as a breakfast, and because it has quite a lot of minerals like phosphorus and many more, like for example iron, magnesium, phosphorus and many more lah. And also calcium. If you want to make this chapati, and how you're going to make it is you're going to need wheat flour, and also hot water to make that flour, and sugar and salt. Okay, so here are the steps to make this chapati. So first you're going to put wheat flour in a bowl. It's basically based on how big your bowl is lah, and also in your family members. So if you want to make for your own, you have to make it less amount. And if you want to make it a huge amount, and it's going to be useful for your big family. So first we're going to start with wheat flour, and second we're going to need hot water. You're going to mix it with salt and sugar so that it gives a taste to the flour. If it has no taste, then what's the point of it calling it chapati anyway? So once you put this flour in a bowl and the water is mixed, next you're going to need to pour the hot water which is mixed into the flour, and mix the flour with the water until it becomes like I'm not sure how you call it, but it comes like a in Tamil they call it maavu, and I'm not sure how you call it. You're going to mix it with salt and sugar so that it gives a taste to the flour. If it has no taste, then what's the point of it calling it chapati anyway? So once you put this flour in a bowl and the water is mixed, next you're going to need to pour the hot water which is mixed into the flour, and mix the flour with the water until it becomes like I'm not sure how you call it, but it comes like a in Tamil they call it maavu, and I'm not sure how you call that, just the round thing itself. I think I have it here. So once you mixed up the flour, you will get like a sticky kind of substance like this. You get it as round as you can get. So once it becomes a bit sticky, you look like this, by the way guys. It looks like this, but not as small as this lah. It'll be big. So once it is not very sticky, you're gonna need to add, it's your choice, either you want to add planta or oil so that it becomes non-sticky. So why we need to add this planta and oil? So that while cooking it doesn't stick to the pan when we cook, and it will probably burn as well. So once we add, and then we mix it again until it becomes very smooth like this. It's very smooth flour. And once that's done, then we're gonna need to make it into small round balls. That huge amount of flour, we're going to turn into small amount of balls. Okay, then when we want to cook it, we're going to need this pan. I'm going to show you. So once you're done with that, you're going to need this rolling pin, and also one second, this is where we are gonna put the flour on this, and we're gonna make it flat so that who cooks a round flour on the pan anyway. So you're gonna make it flat so that it looks nice, and you get more amount of the chapati, by the way. So you're gonna use this, and you're gonna roll on top of the flour until it becomes very flat, and then you're gonna just put it on the pan and just cook it, and that's all of it. So that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed my talk about this food called chapati, and as well, bye. I think my information for thosai will be very helpful to all. I hope that all the foodies in Asia should try thosai once. Thank you and bye.